Welcome everyone to our prayer journey daily devotion with Mike Toth. Today we're going to take a look at Jude 1, in which Jude opens his letter this way. He states that he's writing to them that are sanctified by God the Father and preserved in Jesus Christ. If you take a look at this time of the year, we're in October, November type area, people are getting their harvest in, and what they're doing at this point is canning it if they have the means to do that. So they must do certain things to preserve the fruits that they are raking in. One is to wash it and clean it and get it ready to be put into the bottles it's going to be put into, and then to be tempered and tested under heat to get that ready for preservation. And on it will be stamped an expiration date. Here's the good news with God and with Jesus Christ. When we are called by God and get saved and come to the knowledge of Him, He sanctifies us. He is the one that has chosen us, and He is the one that will preserve us. Now, this means that in our life sometimes we have difficulties. If you look at, let's say that we are going to can tomatoes. Well, the first thing you have to do is separate any residue that is in the tomato, and then you're going to have to put it into a cleansing process in which you get rid of any bacteria. Usually people will do that by boiling the tomatoes. Perhaps they would remove the skin and then put it into the canning jars, and I used to do this, so I understand it, and put it under pressure and allow it to seal, self-seal, so that it is safe for future consumption. It could be looked at as that is our lives in Jesus Christ. Often we have trials and different things we come into and difficulties. But through it all, God brings us through because He is sanctifying us, making us pure. He is calling us and He is preserving us. And in the end, we will have and be ready for preservation for eternity. The whole system is complete when we are pulled out as the first fruit of God and sanctified and preserved by the Holy Spirit. For the Holy Spirit seals us with the Holy Spirit of promise, the promise of our everlasting life. So let's take a look at that system one more time. As if you went into a garden and you were to pick out whatever you're going to do. Maybe you're going to pick tomatoes or cucumbers and can those into pickles. You hand select the ones that you desire, the ones you want to can. Then, after you hand pick those, you sanctify them. There's a process of getting them clean. And then finally you preserve them. And then they're meat for the master's use. And one day we are promised that when Jesus Christ comes back, or prior to that when we are raptured out, He will take us and we'll be meat for the master's use in heaven, where we could sit and worship our God.